What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video I'm going to show you guys how to tie up a double treble soft spinner. What you're going to need is, I have 40-pound mono, two size 2 treble hooks or whatever sizes you want. You really could use any size you want. I have two 6mm beads, I have a 4mm centering bead, and I have a 1-inch piece of orange tubing, 3/18 inch tubing, and then I have a short bus blade right here, 3.5 blade, and a Worth size 2 clevis. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my first treble hook, and I have my line. I'm going to thread it through the eye downwards, just like that, so it's sticking out. Then I'm going to grab my second hook. I'm going to just go like that, right through it, so that you got that dangling. Both of them are on the line, kind of like that. Then I'm going to loop this back up through, just like so. Making sure if I can get it there, just like that. Same way it came out. And then I'm going to get like an inch out, just like that. And then you don't want this big of a gap in between. So I'm going to pull this line up, and it's going to shorten that loop. So I want it to be pretty close to the other one, maybe a little bit closer than that. Maybe just like that. Then I'm going to take this tag end, the other side of the loop, and I'm going to fold it downwards along the shaft of the hook, so that it's like that. So you got your loop, and then your tag end folded down. You got to be careful not to poke yourself. And then you're going to just wrap. I do 5 times, so 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to take the other end of my line, thread it up through the eye of the treble. Then I have this piece right here. I'm going to hold this bottom. Slipped out there, hold on. So I got it like that. I'm going to hold this bottom piece and lay this line down the shaft, just like that. Just like so. And then I'm going to make another 5 wraps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now you got your tag end sticking out here. And now I'm just going to pull slowly, making sure it's not going to get tangled anywhere. So we got this. We're pulling it, cinching it up. So now you got like that. You want to cinch this really tight, just like so. And then you see this little tag end right here. I'm going to take my clippers. I'm just going to clip that off right there. So now you can't even tell that that's there. So now you got these 2 hooks on here. These are not going to move. This one is just a little loop through there. Then next step, you're going to take your 3/18 inch tubing. You're going to spit in it a little bit, just so that it slides down your line a little easier. You're going to get it over this whole line and hook, all the way down to the shaft, the bottom of it, just like that. And then what you're going to do is, I got this 4mm bead. I'm just going to put that on the line, thread it down, and this is what's going to center this tubing up. So I'm going to stick that in the tubing, and now I'm going to move it around to where I see that my line is coming up out of the center of that tubing, just like that. That way everything lays a little bit straighter. I'm going to put it down a little bit farther in there, just like that. And then I'm going to take my 2 beads, 6mm beads, thread those on. Just like that. Now the next part is optional, but you can take a smaller bead. Say you want to use like another 4mm bead as your bearing bead, but that is all up to you, personal preference. So what I'm going to do is, I got my Worth size 2 clevis, and I got my spinner blade. I'm just going to put it on there, just like that. Now you can either use the bearing bead or not. I'm going to put the bearing bead on. This is just to make the spinner spin a little bit better. So we're going to thread that down the line. And then we're going to take our blade facing down this way, just as it would on a spinner. We're going to thread that through there, just like that. So now you have your spinner blade on your size 2 clevis, to your little 4mm bearing bead, to your 2 6mm beads, to your 4mm centering bead in the tubing, to your 2 hooks. And that is basically the whole setup. And this can be trolled behind a 360 flasher, and it won't get bent up like if you're using a wire spinner. And these can be retied very easily, as you just saw, on the boat or not. And that's basically what all it is. The last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little dual snap on here just to clip onto my 360 flasher off my leader board. Simple fisherman's knot. I'm just going to tighten that up just like that. Clip my tag end, and there you have it. Double treble soft spinner on mono. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below. And I hope this helped you out today, guys. And until next time, bye-bye.